So I thought I would share with you this lovely nature reserve called Friends Beck, and we can have a little look here. It does say Friends Beck Nature Reserve, and some of the things that we might come across: reed warblers, and we've got the field voles, butterflies, bee orchid, barn owl even. So and yeah, we've got the river going down the side here, which is called the Friends Beck. So as you can see, it's a 1.5 kilometre circular route, and that's what we're going to be doing. So off we go. And at some point I'm going to get out my little travel kit, and we can have a little go at a sketch. So I'm hoping this will be of interest and something a little bit different. So we've got this seat coming up here, and from this viewpoint you can begin to see the river. Now, we've had lots and lots of rain, so I'm not sure how far I'll be able to get, but let's give it a go. So we're going to go, let's just hold that a bit better. We're going to go down this little bank here. There we go. I did that quite carefully. Don't want to be causing myself any damage. But yeah, so we've got this pathway here. You can see it's a bit frosty underfoot. So we're going to be taking it fairly slow. Oh, you might even hear the crunch under my feet. Oh, that was a good crunch. So we have got these little rubber rings for safety, but you can see the river going along, and it looks very boggy over there. It's not normally that boggy. But this is what we've had with all the rain, basically. So dotted along are a number of little seats. There we go, there's another little seat. And you can see all the woodland and fields over there. I can definitely hear something over there. Maybe it is one of those reed warblers. This was shut for a little while, and I can see why, because I think the if you look down at my feet at the ground, it's all very wet still, and I'm suspecting that the water was covering the pathway. So we'll see how far we can get. interesting tree there, going right over onto the other side of the bank. It's all looking terribly bare at the moment and kind of washed out. When we get a bit further round, where we've got more kind of fields, we might find it looks a little bit different. So we've got another nice seat here, looking out this way across the trees and the fields. Good job I've got my big boots on. There we go. Oh, I've got one glove on and one glove off, just so I can control the camera, the phone, and that hand's getting quite cold now. Right, over another little bridge here. I've obviously been doing some tidying up. We've got lots of branches piled up there. And the path is looking a little bit better now. There's a bit more greenery. So I'm thinking when we get round to this side, it might be looking a little bit more alive. It's almost quite spooky how it looked compared to how it normally does, with everything so washed out and all of the reeds all flattened, and normally they're standing proud. Look, you can see it's all kind of flattened with the water and the ice. One solitary little single seat there. Over another little bridge. Don't know if you can hear the birds. Don't know how well the sound is on this phone. But we can see it's looking a little bit more green as we go round this way. Oh, definitely need to put my other glove on, or my hand in my pocket. Not quite sure where the camera went then, but never mind. We're just walking across a field at the moment, and we've come across another bench here. What's our view like from this one, maybe? Do we have something that we might be able to... We'll keep going. Let's go around this way. We've got another one of these notice boards, whatever we call them. Another one of those here. It's the same as the other one, actually. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, looks like we've got a seat that's quite high up. If I can get up here, let's give it a go. Going up. Ooh. There we go. Got another seat here. We've got a bit of a view there, haven't we? I guess that could work. What have we got this way? We've got a pathway and some greenery. It's still not really doing it for me. Nothing's standing out, so let's keep going this way. This is a little haven in the middle of a town, in actual fact. Quite unusual to find something like this. So there are kind of industrial units and things that actually surround it. Oh, right, well, this seat doesn't look as comfy, but I quite like the pathway and the view that we've got going here. So let's take my... This is my backpack that I've brought with me. Let's just unzip. And this is the sketch pad that I've brought with me. And then this is my travel kit. So I've got some Caran d'Ache pencils there, and a sharpener, and in here I have got a water pen, my Peg and All little selection of paints, so we'll pop them out there. I've got this little, if I can open it with gloved hand. There we go. Little mixing palette. And somewhere in here, coming out, there we go, we've got a fine liner. So that's all I'm going to be using, and then I've just got some tissues in there. So that will be everything that I use. This seat looks particularly wet, so let's just use a tissue and see if I can perch on the end here. There we go. Right, so I'm perched on the edge, and I don't think I'm going to be able to hold my phone. I should have brought my selfie stick, but what I'll do is I'll pause. Okay, so as it happens, my hands are far too cold, so that's all I've been able to do. So what I might do is finish my walk and then go into a cafe, warm my hands up and see if I can finish this. So I'll just take a photograph on my phone and yeah, I will then share with you the finished article. But there we go. Quite a nice view from here. I've only taken you on part of the walk, but hopefully that's been something different and a little bit interesting, and I might add to this, we'll see. But in case I don't, take care and see you next time. So I've moved further into Diss, and this is Diss Park. And here we have the Mere. So you can see there's usually quite a lot of ducks on the Mere. We've got a little mallard in the rushes there. And I'm going to be making my way into town to grab myself a cup of coffee, warm my hands up and see if I can finish my picture that I started in Friends Beck. So here we go, quite a pretty little town. And we're walking in and you can see the expanse of the Mere. There we go, we got Weeping Willow. Pretty. Okay, so there we go. I have managed to do this little sketch. You can just see the fence on the right there, and hopefully a little bit of a pathway going up. And so yes, that's my little sketch that I had to finish in the cafe today. And I'm now just having a little sit down in the park before I go back to my car, having bought a few things from my favourite bookshop, including this Wild Press notebook, which looks rather lovely. So there we go.